right, I almost lost track of time there. Hi, everybody. Let me adjust the mic here. All right, so how's it going? Hiccup. 0, 1 of 1 here. Right, and I got to unpause the game. There we go. Okay, so now we're good again. Oh, so how I did that? There's the little tilde sign thing opens up your code injection, whatever thing, and if you type in pause, like if you look at the play duration now in the bottom left corner, you see that it kind of pauses, right? So, hey Carl, how's it going? So by hitting pause, you actually pause the game itself. If you hit escape, it doesn't actually pause the game, right? So it's something that is slightly different about Satisfactory. So just little tilde thing, pause, and now you can see that the time is going back up again. So little tidbit there. And then there's also something with fog or something. Because sometimes the fog can get a little distracting, I guess. And of course, if you hit the tilde sign again, it brings up a bigger menu or whatever. So it kind of tells you like what to do here. But yeah, so that's that. I believe in the last episode, we made it through the entire tutorial. And then we set up our initial sort of ingot maker thing. Right? Right. Okay. Oh, and Carl, so with regards to Space Engineers, I think I broke it. So that's why we're playing a different game. I put out a poll, and I think it was like 56% said to do a different game, so we are doing a different game. But this one is just as complicated. Actually, you could argue that this one is much more complicated than Space Engineers. But yeah, so we've just got kind of all of the things being made right now. I can just kind of run along the edge here, which is nice. But yeah, so this is a modded version of Satisfactory, and this is Satisfactory Plus. And so the plus means that where this should be copper, this is actually sapphirite, which can lead to copper, zinc, lead, and iridium for some reason. So, yeah, Satisfactory Plus just makes everything harder, more complicated, more complex. And then we've got a rubite ore down here, which is what limestone became. And I'm just going to go grab that little lizard doggo right there. All right. So let's grab all of this. All right. That can go there. All right. I'm just making sure that everything's kind of stocked up. Then we can run up this. Okay. And then Carl says, I saw the post, that's too bad, but this game looks cool. I've never played, but seen videos how it works. It is a fun game. It's sort of like Stationeers. I mean, maybe not, well, I suppose it's a different type of complexity. Stationeers is more like physical reality type stuff, whereas this is more like just a complex game. Gino, welcome, says, happy birthday, buddy. Happy birthday to you too. Will you be building spaghetti like Let's Game It Out? No, that would drive me absolutely insane. He's made a few updates to the original video. I don't know if you've seen those, but it gets worse. So I don't really feel like driving myself insane quite yet, so I will be building this as efficiently as possible because that is the name of this game, efficiency. There's a little bug spawner right there. Okay, so now that I have a bunch of stuff, what I need to do here now is take out this stuff. So this crushed stone I can then turn into concrete. Gino says you should catapult the animals. That's just cruel. I'm not going to catapult animals. That's just mean. All right, so more concrete. Start this off right away. And then I'm going to need to start looking at getting more upgrades because that's going to make things more interesting. more complex at the same time. But I have a lot of stuff, right? I have a lot of ores. I should probably get some more copper, but and is it zinc? I think it's zinc, right? Oh, tin. I need more tin. Okay. Yeah, it gets a little difficult to keep track of everything on here because there's a lot. And when I say there's a lot, I mean there's a lot. So we have some tin right there. So I just need more copper. And then we need to start building stuff. And then I would really like to rush the batteries if I can. Because those are going to be extremely beneficial for me. So that'll be good there. We have lots and lots of copper now. All right. So what should we build next? Let's just go in order, right? We'll go simple logistics first. That is going to require tin sheets and iron sheets. So we'll just make them real quick. So iron sheets requires iron plate. So we'll make a bunch of iron plate. Let's see. Gino says, you preferred efficiency or organized chaos? Well, all efficiency is organized chaos, right? So they're one and the same. I don't like unorganized chaos because then that is quite literally chaos. But organized chaos I'm pretty okay with. Then I need to make some tin sheets. So already, like, look at all the different things that I can make, right? And this is still just like the basic stuff. It's insane. All right, so that'll be good there. We'll make some more of these. Oh, right, I need to make more tin plates, so we'll make some more of those. But yeah, like, all of this stuff, like, you need to make every single piece and have it stored and available so that way you can kind of move on. And just the basic stuff would be a very complex factory compared to basic unmodded Satisfactory. Gino says, you should make spaghetti for one machine just for your favorite sub. We shall see. I might. Maybe. Possibly. No guarantees. Now, some of the stuff... Well, especially with Satisfactory Plus, it's very, very particular. Because you're going to be dealing with a lot of liquids, and a lot of the liquids require, very specific things in order to work properly. All right, so there is simple logistics. We will get the next one, so that's going to be glass walls. We need 1,000 crushed stone. Are you kidding me? 1,000 crushed stone. 1,000? Dude. Gino says, make it like Let's Game It Out on his tornado. He broke his game with that tornado. And that little heart on the side of the chat is just going insane right now. It's just weird. Okay, anyways. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so I need to... Well, okay, so we have our... And I have to make this thing too, but you can see that we need some of the advanced stuff. So that's a bronze frame right there. It looks like an iron frame. We'll just put it in the menu here. So we have bronze frame, modular frame, screws, zinc plates, etc., so on and so forth. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. Gino says he broke his entire overpowered PC. Yeah. And it was cool, but if you can't play the game, then, it's not really helping anyone. Okay, so with this, I should have... let's see, logistics. There we go. So this will be... we'll put that in 5. Or do I just want to... I don't know. Okay, do I have vertical elevators? Oh, I do. Okay, good. So I have conveyor lifts already. Good. Because I will need those. All right, now, in order to set this up properly, we have to get up a little bit of height. Apparently I'm not very good at jumping. Should be a ladder over here. Yeah, okay. Just go up the ladder. Easier. All right, so our crushed stone is going to come out of here. We want it to go that way. So First things first, we're going to put in, it's going to be a merger, right? I think it might be easier just to click on this like that. All right, now this requires simple conveyor belts, which I don't have yet. Okay, so let's make a few of those. I think that requires bus bars. No. Reinforced iron plates and tin sheets. Okay. Let's make a bunch of these then. And we need more iron wire, which is going to require more of the iron rods. Insane. It's just, like, just the basic stuff, you're going to have a very large base to get that going, which is going to be insane. All right, and then we can make some more iron wire. Then we need some iron plates, and I have to get more power production before I can start handing all of this production off to different constructors. So just something else I got to work on. Now, the good thing is that the reinforced iron plates are actually easier to make in Satisfactory Plus than they are in, you know, unmodded. Okay, so now that I've got that, right, I need to make the actual conveyor parts. And I gotta get these automated quickly. Okay. And then can I put in 100 plates here? I need to make more plates. It's gonna take a while. Drink break. Actually, I had to go out into the field today for my job, and it was like an hour-long drive just to get to the location. Crazy. And then it was like another, I spent like 5 hours out there, just walking around, like checking transformers and stuff, just to make sure all of our numbering is correct, all of our location, whatever data on our mapping is correct. Just a lot of checking for stuff. And yeah, it was a lot of walking. Not a very big area, but when you have to like walk like behind, Carl says nice weather at least. Yes, it was very, very nice today. But like when you have to walk around a neighborhood, like more like a subdivision type thing, and you're like going in between, like in the backs of all the houses, and you have to like walk over a line, and then like you run into a fence and you have to go around the fence, which then means you have to walk all the way to the front of the house to go to the next house, then back again. It's a lot of walking. Not that I'm complaining. I like walking. I like getting the exercise, but you know, it's a little. And then okay, so that's our production, and then our actual consumption is the orange. Our capacity is, well, way the hell up here. Maximum construction, if everything was running right now, would be 24 megawatts. So our production is nowhere near what we need. So the only reason why this is working right now is because a lot of this stuff is full already, and so it's not actually working, which is why we need more power. And then apart from, you know, making these, which, you know, are actually doing very, very well. Yeah, power is kind of like the limiting factor for me right now, because I need much, much, much more power. Okay, so we made a bunch of that, so that way I could make, and I should probably make the first merger over here, but then that's also going to depend on how and where this gets connected. So that's got to go there, and then this has to go this way. Okay, so then I got to figure out where to put this. There's no, okay. I mean, that was the right thing, but keep hitting the wrong buttons. Okay, that needs to be placed on top of that. Okay, so am I having issues here? Okay. Let's make whatever, it's fine. Sorry, I'm just having an argument with myself right now. I would like to put this here, because then that will help me figure out where I gotta put all of this stuff. Okay, so now I can grab this guy, put it over here somewhere. If it will let me put it some... Wait. Okay. This is getting annoying. Why do you not want to put in... Okay, whatever. It's just being dumb. Okay. So now that that's there... Okay, so we have that one there as a reference. And you're still not letting me put this down. Why? Look, I just want to put it... I just want to put it down. That's all I want to do. I just want to put it down. And you're not letting me. Why? It's like, it's okay putting it here, but as soon as I get there, I can't put it there. And then as soon as I get back over here, it's like, oh yeah, you can put it here. That's fine. It's like, dude. All right. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to cheat it, because the game obviously doesn't like me very much right now. Like, what? Dude. I think it's because it's trying to like clip it. And yeah, it's getting confused. It thinks that I'm trying to put it on there when I'm not actually trying to put it on there. All right. So then what I need to do is get this thing to line up with this. Okay. Now, what? Put it on there. Damn it. Really? I'm trying to jump on top of this thing, sir. Oh, now you want to put it on there. Okay. This is dumb. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Okay. Let's get our bottom. So you see a little green arrow right there? And now I've moved myself so that way that green arrow is now just a solid rectangular block of a line, which means that I am located or arranged, aligned, I guess, properly with it. Now, if you look at this other one up here, right, as I put it on here, see how that kind of moves to either side? And then you have a lighter orange box and you have a darker orange box, right? Technically, there's two lighter orange boxes, but you want to make sure that that is basically aligned like that. And then, once that is done, we can get rid of this, get rid of this. Now that should be perfectly aligned. And then, let's see, this needs to be 5, I think, because I'm going to be using that a lot. And then, wait, wasn't there like a way to click on something? Control Shift? No, it wasn't right click either. Middle? No. Okay, that's not it either. There was a way to bring up like a circle selection type thing based on the class of items that you've got here, and I don't remember how to do that. But whatever, it's fine. Now it's not clicking, which kind of tells me that it's not actually going to connect. So I wonder... No, it's not doing it there either. Well, let's just see if that's moving anything out. I can't tell. Just take the tin out, see if it does anything. No, it's not actually moving that out into there. Okay, so is there like an issue with things connecting right now, or what? Because that should connect with no issue. It should. But it's not. And then this would just go out to here. And because that has nothing coming out here, that means that that is not actually connected. Okay. This is going to be a problem if I can't get this thing. Oh, sure, it'll go on there. It's just... Why does this not work? Shouldn't be a problem with it. It should be able to just kind of do its thing. Viking, welcome. And I don't like, you can't right-click out of things now. Like, right-click now brings you back into the menu. I wonder if there's a way to change that. That's kind of annoying. Options, key bindings. I doubt it. Right mouse button is for secondary fire. Right mouse, left mouse. Okay, that's fine and all. Toggle ghost fly? What is that? That's weird. I don't understand all of this. This doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. I'll just have to figure out how everything works, I guess. Okay, so let me... I shouldn't have to do this, but whatever, it's fine. So we should be down to here, down to about right there. Okay. Then we need the merger on here. I don't know how accurate this thing has to be. We'll go into here. Yeah, like it's not, like you should hear like an audible click or ding or whatever, like when it actually connects in here. And the fact that it's not, it's really, really, really annoying because I don't know how to fix that. I mean, it looks like it's connected, right? It's got the little scrunchy scrunch, but it's not actually connected. And I don't understand why that's not the case. Okay. So I can bring that up. Now, can I place this in such a way that it connects? No, I don't think I can do that after the fact. That's like way off. Yeah, I can even tell from here that it's not aligned correctly. Yeah, it's not clicking in. Okay. All right, first issues already. I mean, there's another way to do it, which I don't want to do it this way, but I can do it this way. I should not have to do it this way. But if this is going to come out right here, right? So we'll just stack this up, so that way it goes out this way. Then we'll get rid of that, get rid of that. That way I know it's exactly stacked where it is supposed to be stacked. Wait, no, I think it's actually not where it's supposed to be stacked. Okay. Let's go back one. Middle, and then two more over from there. All right. Now, is that going to work? Okay, that looks like a proper 90 right there. Good. Alright. I keep hitting the G key, like trying to go into this menu. Means I've been playing Space Engineers way too much. Okay, Crusher. Okay, now is this filling up? Rubite, it is not. Oh, there's no power. Okay. Still not filling up. Okay, so that means that I have to redo this thing, tell it to go back into here properly. Except I figured out why that's not in there correctly. Okay. Okay. Okay, so with these things, this should be perfectly aligned this time. Okay, now you hear that little ding? That means that it's actually connected properly. Okay, good. Now I want to go into here, crush turbite. There we go. It's now doing a thing. We could probably put in all of this. All right. Shouldn't have to do that, but it is what it is. And then I have a little bit of extra rubite in here that I want to get rid of. So I was thinking I just put it back in here, but then that's a long way to run just for 18 rubite. But you can't really destroy anything, right? Like the only way that you can destroy stuff is by sinking it with the awesome sink. But it's fine. Alright, might as well grab more, as long as I'm over here. There we go. There's another 600. Alright, so that should send all of the... And that has to go into there, which means that I have crushed rubites that I have to do something with as well. So that can go into there, I guess. Is this connected properly? It is not, which means that that has to be reconnected. Alright. And then this has to be redone. Okay. Let's see if I can... No. It's not going to let me stack it in there. Why? Alright, fine. Okay, so that needs to be aligned. Is that going to be here or here? I think it's here, so then that's middle, and then... Right, hang on. Okay, so 1, 2 for middle, 1, 2 for the side. Alright, and then this thing has to get destroyed again, that thing has to get destroyed again. Alright, Crusher has to go this way. Alright. Okay, so that should be good there. This is going to take sapphites. Put all of that into there. We'll take this out. Of course, I'm not going to be able to do anything with that now. Okay, that's fine. All right, now I don't recall the game being this picky about placement for all of this stuff. So I don't know if that's a new thing. But now we have a way for all of our crushed stone to go elsewhere. So what I can do now is we'll throw in another one of these, run it out this way, and then that can go into a collector container thing. But before I do that, let's throw some more of these down. Alright. And then logistics, nope, organization, there we go. This thing cannot make it. And it doesn't want to go here either. Okay, I want you to remain locked to that. Come on. I'm holding down the left control button, and that is supposed to lock it to these lines. So like if I put it next to here, right? Oh, but I need screws. Okay. All right. Again, I don't recall it being this picky about stuff. I'm just getting rid of stuff right now. It's a learning curve getting back into this. But we will persevere. That looks terribly mismatched, but if it works, it works. Again, I don't like the fact that the right mouse button goes back into the menu instead of exiting out of the building. Just something I'm gonna have to get used to, I guess. Alright, so now, if we lock it here. Okay, so now it's locked over here, locked over here. So that should be properly lined up. Okay. And we'll do another one if I have enough stuff, which I do. Alright, and then that needs to go there. And then this, I don't know, doesn't really matter where this goes. As long as it's lined up. Alright, so now these should keep on going forever and ever and ever. As long as there's enough power. And speaking of power, yeah, we're kind of hitting our max construction there. Okay, so then this capacity here, I think this is what we can possibly produce with our wind, which means that our wind here is way above, so then this is matching our production requirements. I think that's how that's working anyways. It's a little confusing. That's alright. Alright, I'll deposit this back in here. I think I already did the rubite, so we'll head over here, get some more of the sapphirite going. Alright. And eventually I will make these a bit more organized, I guess. But now we have lots and lots. That'll keep going for a very long time. And now, provided we have enough wind here. Speaking of, can I just make some more? I need more plates and more screws. Okay. What do I need for constructors? Wire. Okay, and screws. Okay. Alright. Wire. Make a bunch, please. Oh, I need more iron. Huh. Okay. Here we go. Okay, now how many different things can I make with iron? Let's see, iron wire, sheets, rods, plates. And then the rods become the wire and the sheets become, or sorry, the plates become the sheets. Okay. So that's about 4 constructors for each one. Doable. But let's see what we can do for more power. Right, I need more screws. I keep forgetting that. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. More screws, please. Then I have to think of like an efficient way to get this working, I guess. And then I also have to wait for the crushed stone to stack up, which is probably going to take a while. Okay, so wind turbine. Put it here, I guess. Connect that over to there. And that's producing nothing right now. Too many turbines in surrounding area. Okay. I guess we won't put it there then. How far out do we have to go? What if I put it here? Not connected. Okay. Okay. Now that's working. Okay, wind speed 88%. Elevation is terrible. Efficiency is only at 42%. Okay. And apparently you can do altimeter control, output regulators, rotational sensors, productivity modules, and output regulators. So these are all different mods that you can put on here, which is insane. Like, I'm not even to that point yet. But we're putting out a little bit more. What is that, like 1-2 megawatts? Yeah, it's not much. But it's renewable. I don't have to worry about ever charging it. And I don't know. We'll get better ones as we go on. So for now, it's okay. All right. Now, we're going to have to go and fight that little bug guy over there, because we're going to need to expand into that area. So again, ignore the bugs. Go straight for the plant. We should probably build up off the ground a little bit so we can get less of this sand dune action going on here. Okay, so we have some walls, which is nice. We'll put a basic foundation, align it to the grid. Put it like, I don't know, like over here, I guess. And then it has to be placed into the floor. You can't just make these things float. I mean, once you place it, then you can make it float, but, you know. And then actually, I should probably save that and just use the walls. Build up the side like that. And then that will be kind of like the side, I guess, and we'll just kind of build up to, seems like a good level. And then we'll build up here. And then we'll run all of these things up to here. And actually, do I need to be making these things this huge? It doesn't matter. I don't think there's a difference in materials. Yeah, no. Same materials. So just, yeah. Alright. So we'll get that going. Wasn't there a way? Quick switch, lock hologram? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Snapped guidelines is hold left control. Yep. Rotate hologram. Close build menu. Quick switch. Sample building. Middle mouse button. No. I don't think that's actually doing anything. Save hologram to hotbar. So this does not have the thing that I'm looking for. So maybe that's a technology I have to unlock. I don't know. Why do you keep placing under the block? Place here. And I need more plate. Okay. More plate. Now the one bad thing is I have no way of getting up there. I don't have ramps, I don't think. Wait, no, I do have ramps. Never mind. I can get up there. Alright. Alright, so we will do a ramp. Rotate. And of course I have to do one of these things underneath. And then do another ramp. Do another one of these things underneath. Do another ramp. Do another one of these things. Do the final ramp. Alright. So now that I can get up there. Alright, so now we're going to need some of these. And I'll just align them here. Then I'm going to need more screws, so let's just make those real quick. So we'll try to get all of our iron stuff done first, and then we'll see what we can do after that. Probably need more of those iron rods, so we'll make some more of those. Alright, so now we're gonna have to split these things off, so I'm gonna have to run down this way because I'm gonna need room to get all this stuff set up. So next thing I should probably put on here is a splitter. We'll set this kind of in the middle, I guess. And that can go into there. Then we can go from here, and that is kind of here, I guess, and then we'll just run that up there. Okay, so that'll start running all of these things up there. Good. Alright, now I want to start the actual building stuff out here. Why did you build there? Okay. So this is going to be our ramp up, so we want to make sure this is clear. And then we can build some constructors. Oh, that is not even lined up. Try again. There we go. Alright, so this will make our iron plates, and this will make our iron rods, and then this will go over to there, but I need more plates. right. Oh, and I'm gonna need power up here too. So let's throw in one of these things. Get this power pole to go up here. All right. Good to go. That can go there. And then this can go here. Nope, one more back. Looks weird, but whatever. It's good enough. Okay, so now we have our iron bars going into each of these. Great. And then we'll run this to here. And I believe I can daisy... No, I can't daisy chain these. Okay. Okay, so the first one is making our plates. This one will make our rods. Thought I connected that. There we go. Okay, so now we need to split some of this stuff off and have it go for collection because we need the plates and rods, right? And we have to do this for each of the basic stuff that we've got. So, next thing is going to be a splitter, which we'll take in from here. And then we'll just have it go down underneath here. Shouldn't be a problem. And then we'll take half and store it. And then the other half, I don't know, we'll figure out something else to do with it. All right, so for that particular area, we're going to use these nice little flat ones here. Oh, I actually took damage from that. And I am out of screws? Yes, okay. All right, screws. So in original Satisfactory, unmodded, I believe the recipe is just plates and concrete. Now I need sheets, dude. All right. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, so that will work to that. Good. Alright, now I need to see if it'll let me drop this through the foundations or not. Okay, so this one looks like it's okay. Now let's check this other one. If I can get back in here. And then we'll drop this one down as well. Okay, so that will start bringing some stuff down. Good. And then those can be kind of stored away. Or put through some sort of an organizer somewhere. I don't know. All right, and then we're going to need more of this. Okay, next, production constructors. All right. We're going to want to center this on here again. And I need more screws. Of course I do. All right. So that can go over to here. it will let me. There we go. That can go into there. And then this will make iron sheets. All right. All right. So some things are being automated, which is good. Other things still need to be automated. All right. I need more screws. Okay, next constructor. Good. Now I need iron plates, of course. There's a bunch hanging out just right there. Okay. And then this will make our screws. And then we also need to get some power into here. There we go. Now we are making screws. All right, and then I can drop these down. And this is just basic collection for, ouch. Should I run off the side? Well, no, because that's running off of that, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can make that jump. Nope. Okay. So now we're bringing all of the iron stuff down. This is kind of a arduous process right now because I don't have all of the tools that I need in order to do this more efficiently. So we'll just go there. Instead of hurting myself this time, we'll just go down this way. It'll be fine. Okay. So now we have all of these things, and I want to collect them. And then someplace that it makes sense to do so. So I've got 3. I don't know how much space those containers use. If I were to put it here. How many can I put? 3. Okay, so I can fit 4 here. Floor is too steep. What are you talking about? What do you mean the floor is too steep? How is the floor too steep here? What? Oh, it doesn't like the back here. It's annoying. Okay. Gotta complain about everything. Now I'm out of screws. Because reasons. Can't even do that. Okay. And the way that I did that multi-select delete thing is you just hold down Control and you click, 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 or I think you can drag across or something like that. I don't know. So I need more screws. So we shall make more. Okay, so that can go there. That way this has less to complain about. Like I said, I don't remember the game being this fussy before. And I'm out of rods, of course. Okay, so all the rods are going over here, which means I should have some additional rods there. All right. Okay, can I build this stuff now? Are you... not any plates. Why? It's like nothing is ever good enough. You start carrying around like 5,000 of each thing. Oh, well, you're going rather slow. I have 115 of these. That's cool, right? That's gonna hurt if I go down here, right? Okay. One more. One more. All right. Now, to get all of this connected. And I need more plate. And I need more bars. Don't have enough bars. This is making them too slowly. Alright, whatever. I'll just make my own. Now, I should be balancing this a little bit better now that I have this, the splitters and mergers. But as soon as I unlock certain technology, I'm just going to have to redo everything anyways. So I'm kind of holding off on that and just trying to make do with what I've got. Try to make it work, I guess, for right now. What did I need? Plates? Rods? Both? Looks like it's plates. Alright. More plates. Okay, we'll call that good for now. Let's see if we can get this thing going. Alright. So we're going to try to do this in a way. Carl says you don't have hunger or thirst in Satisfactory. There are mods that will add that, but generally speaking, no. There is food that you can make, but generally it's just to keep you from, you know, dying, I guess, from damage. Not so much because you need it to sate hunger or anything like that. Okay, and then also, how do I turn on my light? B. There we go. I don't know if that's helpful for you guys. The light in here kind of sucks, but, you know. Alright, so I need to go to the middle. No. One off the middle, so I should probably just go over here. Okay. So that is straight. 1, 2. And then I need more screws. Of course I do. Okay. Okay, so there is that. And then I could run these up a block and then run it through on top of these ones. So this would then have to go over to here. And then we'll run it over to here and get it up. Let's really, really high, but okay. And then this we could run over here. 1, 2. The reason why I'm cutting out 2 is because a 90-degree turn takes 2 of these movements. So a 90-degree turn can go from here to there. Useful to know. And then, okay, so then likewise, if we wanted to go here, which I think is where that's sort of kind of going, we go back 2 and then up 1, too steep. Okay, so then we'll go out to here, and that one works just fine. All right. And then, and I need more concrete and iron plates. Carl says, do you get the jetpack later or build higher? Is it scaffolding a key factor for what building? There is a jetpack. There is also a fan pack. So the jetpack uses fuel, the fan pack uses electricity, and it's wireless. So you have to have like electricity in the area, otherwise the fan pack doesn't work. There is also I don't even know what you call them. You strap them to your legs and it lets you jump higher. So these are all kind of like different things that will be unlocked later, but as I said, I don't have access to a lot of this stuff, so it makes building hard. But we will get there eventually. And I need to save some of this stone here. So I'm going to put like 600 of it away. 2, 3, there we go. And then I'll just make the rest into concrete. And to give you an idea of like how efficient these things can be, like remember when I filled those up, like it still hasn't gone through all of that yet. So I'm like, I haven't touched that for what, like half an hour, maybe longer, and it's still doing just fine. Okay, so now that I got these, let's see what I can do. Okay, so this is gonna have to drop down. Oh, and I need more iron plates. Okay. Yeah, and it's not gonna let me do that. Okay. Do I have iron plates going in here? I do. Lovely. Okay, and then let's grab that again. Ooh. That's gonna be an issue. Okay, so then what we do here is we run this as far as we can over here, and then we use this to go down and around. That looks pretty good. Minor visual glitch here, but that should be fine. Let's see. Carl says, oh, I see, that's cool. I'm enjoying this game. It was a good choice by the community. Yes, this is a fun game. Difficult, frustrating at first, but and of course it gets even more frustrating as you go on, because you gotta keep in mind all the efficiencies of things, which is going to be insane. So like there's going to be some points in here where you need like 1,000 screws a minute, and that's like for a small build. Can I not pick up these screws? Okay, whatever, it's fine. Okay, so that is going to go to here, and then we'll go 1, 2, and then that should be able to go directly into there. Okay. So now I have a source of all of this stuff. And then, let's see, I'm going to grab all of these. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put this down and then go one more lower. There is a reason for this, I promise. Alright, now what I can do is run this out to here. screws. So now you can easily see what's here. Now there are signs that you'll be able to get eventually that will help this out a lot for organization purposes, but once again, you have to unlock those, and I don't have them yet. So now that I have that, we can get rid of this. We can actually get rid of each of these two, because I don't need them. And then we can go with this. There we go. And now we can see what's coming out of each of these and what's stored in there just by looking. So useful. Now, I have to do this again for the copper. And then I have to do it again for the zinc. And then I have to make another line for the concrete. So I got to do all of this stuff, but at least I have all of the basic iron components going, which is good. And then how are we doing with our power so far? It's a little rough. But you can see this is kind of like matching our consumption right now, which is good. So that's good. And then the things that are variable right now are these, right? So these will use up more faster as we need more power, which is why they're running lower on stuff. But that will crank up to meet what we have, and then it'll offset with whatever else the wind is producing on its own. So that way we only produce the amount of power that we actually need. And then if the wind power is producing excess, then these just don't produce anything. So it's a pretty useful, interesting system. Okay. Where are we? 808. All right. So that is basic iron setup, I guess. Now we need basic copper. Same basic thing. We're going to set it up pretty much exactly the same way. Have everything go down pretty much exactly the same way. And then everything should stack. Again, pretty much exactly the same way. The only difference here is we're going to need space to walk and grab stuff. So normally, because that would be here, if we're doing every other block, this would be the space that we would need to access all of the containers. But since we don't have that, I might have to change this again. Let's see. Carl says, you know me, I like the frustrating starts, LOL. 1,000 screws, you said? Wow. And then Carl has called for a community drink per the applicable standards and procedures. Everyone must take a drink. Cheers. My drink happens to be the Dr. Pepper that I bought for my lunch, which I still have not finished yet. Carl says, cheers to new games. All right, so we are doing a thing, and I don't know why that's like, looks like it's phasing through here. It's weird, but hey, as long as the game is running well, I don't honestly care all that much. Okay, so what have we got here? Not enough for another stack, so let's see. So what I could do is put a space in here between, so like leave this just empty and then start the next copper stuff here, and then space, and then zinc, and then space, and then concrete. That would be a thing that I could do. And that would make the organization work out as well. So we'll, oh, and I need cable. Okay, well, it's a good thing we're doing all the copper stuff, because, yeah. Wire, cable. Need more wire. To make more wire, I need more rods. All right. Arda, welcome. I don't think I'm going to read that comment, but thank you for commenting. I am trying to make this YouTube friendly, I guess. Alright, we have lots and lots and lots and lots of wire now, so that should be good. Carl, did you see Arda's comment? Alright. And then... Oh, right, I need more cable. Duh. I made all the wire, but none of the cable. Carl said, I thought maybe that was a satisfactory term. Look it up. It is not a satisfactory term. All right, constructor. What? Now I need screws, dude. Okay, let's just do it this way, and then I have to take off the space elevator. All right. It's not gonna help me out very much, is it? I need iron wire. Wait, why am I making wire when I can just grab it? Oh, because I'm not making the wire yet. Right. So, we have lots of screws. It's good, I'll take all of those. I'll take all of that, I will take all of that, I will take all of this, and then I still have to make screws on top of that. Let's see, Carl said, I just deleted the comment, no biggie buddy, glad to have you. It's nice having a mod in the chat. Very, very nice. Alright, so that is doing a thing. Good. And I need more of these things. So here's where it gets complicated, right? So iron rods make both the screws and the iron wire, which kind of sucks. But it is kind of what we've got to deal with right now, so we will just continue to deal with it, and it'll be fine. It'll all be fine. Okay, next constructor can go there. Then we need the next constructors to go here. Good. What am I missing now? Iron plates. NCC Herrick, welcome. I responded to your comment in the Discord. Hopefully you saw that. Wow, that did not give me very much plate, did it? Do. Oh, and I suppose in other news, the artist who is making the covers for the new book, new books, I should say, he just gave me a quick sketch of like the idea that he's got, and it's pretty good so far. I had to make like a slight modification, but it actually, like what he had was, you know, well, okay, so let me back it up real quick. So he gave me 4 suggestions, right, just written in text. And so then I said, of those suggestions, these are the ones that I like the best. And then of the one that I like the best, this is something you could maybe do to make it look better. Or what am I missing now? Reinforced iron plates? Come on. And so he's like, oh yeah, that would actually be really, really good. And so then he came up with like a quick sketch of kind of like his idea plus the modification that I had, and it actually looks really good. And he's going to do some more work on it, which is going to be interesting. And I'm actually kind of really looking forward to what he's got. And then also the editor has finished editing all 3 of the Space Engineer books. So there will be a books 4, 5, and 6 coming out soon. The artist still has to work on the covers for those, of course. Let's see. So he's got Hazelwood Academy sophomore year, part 1. I gave him that script, whatever you want to call it. So he read through that already. That's where he came up with his ideas. And then once the editing is done on the Space Engineer books, I'll send all 3 of those over to him to read, and then he'll come up with some ideas for the covers of those as well. And then we'll kind of narrow them down, I guess, and make something pretty good. And then once I have that, instead of making the covers myself using his artwork, which is what I did for the stuff before, I'm just going to give him it's like a, what do you call it? It's like an outline of what the cover should be, like based on the number of pages. So it gives you like front, back cover plus the spine, and then the spine width is based on the number of pages. And so I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll just give him those for each of the books, and then have him develop or create or whatever the complete covers. And then once he's got that, then I can just submit that along with the script to the publishing site thing. I go through Amazon. And then that should create the new book, and then it'll be published. So it's a work in progress. And then let's see. Carl says, Herrick, so glad to see you. You being up late is nice for us, but it usually means you're working late. Hope it goes smoothly. Herrick says, well, it did not, but issues started 3 hours before my work, but I'm on call this week, so annoying it was, my friend. Well, I'm sorry to hear that it was annoying. All right, so we have our copper, which has to go over here. And then we got to get that to go... well, let's just start throwing stuff down here. So we need a splitter, all right? And then that's got to go that way. And then that has to go... Oh, that's not even lined up correctly. It's because that's not lined up correctly. It's a good thing I didn't build off of this yet. All right, so that can go there. All right, now these 2 need to go over to these. So what I think I will do, if I can, actually, hold on. So if this is where we would go normally, I'm gonna go 1, 2 more, and then we have to back it up 1. So 1, 2, 1, 2, okay. That should get me around this guy, and then 1, 2, wait, no, here, from the middle? No, from here, okay. And that keeps everything nice and straight. That goes there. Lovely. Let's see. Carl says, that's exciting, I can't wait for it to come out on Amazon. I finally got my Paperwhite all set up. Paperwhite? Is that like a little... Is that like the Amazon Kindle? Carl says, sorry, Herrick, still happy that you're here. I'm really awake when you are, LOL. Okay, so then we need to go from here to here. And then this can go... Okay, so 1, 2. And then that is nice 90s all through here. All right, next. This has to go down. And then that goes in there. Wonderful. All right. Do we have... Oh, we almost have enough for all of this. Then we can unlock glass walls, which will be nice. Those are nice for building very fancy looking buildings. And Carl, since you're new to Satisfactory and everything, go and look up some Satisfactory showcases. These are people who are incredibly way more talented than I am with building things, and see how they can take all the different elements of Satisfactory and make like amazing looking buildings. Find them on YouTube. Like there's tons of them out there. They are all exceedingly impressive. Okay, so this goes here and there, and then we hit the button, and now we have glass walls. So that is going to be into here. Those will be useful. All right, next thing, better conveyors. So this is going to be our Mark II conveyors, which is going to require 50 of those. Oh, and I have to wait for the pod to get back. Okay. Carl says, it's like an electronic book. It uses real ink. It's magnetic ink, and the computer moves the ink on the page to form the words. No damaging blue light. It's much better on my eyes. It's like reading a real book. That looks cool. Maybe I should get one of those too. And then NCC Herrick says, yeah, Fluxo or Stin Aki are doing great builds. Yeah, like there are people who are like the level of genius in their brains, like astounds me. Carl says, charge lasts a month and holds thousands of books. It's amazing if all you want to do is, dude. Paper white. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. Is it expensive? Hang on, I'm gonna look it up right now because that paper white. Kindle. Oh, it is a Kindle. Okay. Why are you asking me to enter characters? I don't want to. Oh, and it's actually cheap. Well, I mean, sort of cheap. $139. Oh, and then signature edition with wireless charging for $189. Dude. Does it have like swiping to turn the page and stuff, or is it like scrolling? Because, I mean, given the choice, I'd rather have, like, a swipe. Because then it's like you're, actually turning a page. And, like, you can swipe one way to move a page. Yeah, you know how swiping works. But that would be cool. And we'll take all of these, and we'll take all of these, and we'll take all of these. We'll take all of these. Let's see. Carl says, I watched RCE make a bridge out of fish. Cheap, like $70. The tech is simple. Huh. Well, on Amazon, they're selling for 140 and 190. Relatively. Oh, and this is all the tin crap. Crap. I thought this was copper already. Dang it. Okay, so tin plates, tin rods, right? Plates, rods. Good. This has to go over to here for this row. So we'll throw that over to here. And then, yeah, so this will go over to here. This one will go over to here. And then this is probably going to burst some fuses before too long. Okay. And let's see. Carl said, oh, they got new ones. I got an older model. It's a touchscreen. It is swipe. Okay, so that's cool. And then I like to change the font size. I like Stephen King, but the print was small and hurt my eyes. Interesting. All right, so once we have plates, we need to make sheets. And then once we have the rods, we need to make the wire. Yeah. Okay. And then this should technically be making wire 2, but then I'd have to split it again, which, I could do. I've got room. Actually, you know what? This should be wire. So let's go with iron wire. And that's going to change all the stuff that we've got set up already, but that's fine. And then I'm going to run another production constructor. And then this one will just kind of go over here at the end of this. Then we'll run this around over here. And that can go over to here. Let's see, that is even there, and then 1, 2. There we go. And then we can take that and make the screws. But we need a lot more of this to come out. And this is only making 15 per minute. So this is where the balancing comes in, right? So this will take in 15 iron ingots per minute, but if you take a look at the plate, I think that takes in 30. Yeah. So you kind of need 2 of these to keep up with just 1 of these. And then, of course, you need another one over here to make the stuff because, yeah, you can see this is actually building up. So it can go... Actually, you know what I could do? This is just gonna break things, but this is why it's good to leave extra space in places. Okay. So what I can do here is we'll take this, and then we will throw in a splitter. And then that needs to go like that. I think that is correct. Oh, that's not gonna like it here. Oh, no, it did work. Okay, good. And then this can go into here. And then, of course, this needs to go into there. So that'll split this up into 2. So if this has got 30 coming in, it'll send 15 there and 15 over here. And this needs to make more iron rods. And then these iron rods will get sent over to here to make screws. So it's kind of got like its own little devoted production line, I guess, just for the screws. Okay. And then this needs to be set 2 screws, but then it also needs power. There should be... Yeah, I'll just run this over to here. It'll be fine. There we go. And then I need to make this go down. And then I need to somehow figure out how to collect the screws. That'll be fun, right? So I need another one of these boxes in here, but I don't really have room for another box in here. So we're gonna have to make room for the box in here. Alright. Then organization, storage container. Hopefully this fits. Really hoping it fits. Okay. Actually, I'm just gonna empty this out completely. And then also this one is going to change. Okay, so that is good there. So that is redone. Okay. Now, I'm just gonna reorganize all of this. So you'll be doing this a lot in the game. This is kind of like commonplace. It's like, oh, I need to change this. Oh, well, just redo everything. Then it'll work just fine. Okay, so this somehow needs to go somewhere. Let's see. NCC Herrick says, maybe you should also get glasses that block blue light. I use such glasses when working. Interesting thing is that blue light emitted via any display light bulb directly affects sleep state and general well-being. Also, if you've got tired eyes, such glasses also helps. I don't think I'm really bothered by blue light at all. So, but then again, I also wear contacts. So I don't know if they have some sort of blue light blocking ability or something like that. Probably not, but, you know, who knows. All right, so how do we get all of this stuff to align in the way that we want it to? Okay, there is a way, but it requires redoing this thing and dropping it down to a different height. So let's see how this works. I think we gotta pull it off of here, right? Yeah, okay. So we take this off of here. And then we drop it down here, but we drop it above. So 1, 2, you could do it here, and you can run the belts like just one click apart, right? But the way that you stack them with the little, you know, let me just set this first. So this thing, right, only goes in like 2 clicks, right? Doesn't go in like a single click. All right, so with this, we can now run this to here. And that is not correct. Okay. How about there? That look better? That looks better. All right. And then we could run this over to here. That'll just kind of go directly in there, which is good. All right. So now I need to get all 3 of these to go into all 3 of these. So that's going to be fun. Yeah, let's redo this one. Can I just like pull it from the top here? Would that work better? Yeah, okay. And I'll just replace that thing as needed. All right, so 1, 2. Okay, so that allows me to stack these. Then I can put foundation back. And then this one, I think I can bring up. So this will go to here. All right, and then we're gonna need to bring this up another 2 to get up above this belt. All right. And then what I can do here is run a conveyor pole. Let's see, probably here. Get that up 2. And then this can go over to here. And then we can run this. Are you kidding me? It's not going to snap in place? Dude. Oh, but it works that way. Okay, whatever. Okay. Now, next thing is we need to run this into here. You can see how belt management is going to get insane. And then on top of belt, you're also going to have pipes. So you have to manage those as well. So that's going to be fun. And then this can go all the way over to here. Of course, that's going to be set not in a place that I like. So let's go back to, I don't know, here. That's terrible. Whatever, it's close enough. I'm not gonna try to fight with this thing. Okay, and then for this, we'll just do a diagonal belt from here to here. And then this can go to this thing here, and then that. Well, 2 can do one of these things. Okay. So now all the belts are realigned. I could probably save if I went diagonally here too, but yeah, it's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. All right, so now We have all 5 of the iron stuffs here, so that's good. Oh, and then I have to rebuild this thing. Let's see, foundations, then you have to do another foundation under the foundation, get rid of that foundation, and then run this down, if I can get up here, to there, get rid of this, and then put this foundation back. Alright. And it's not going to let me get up there, so we do a slide jump instead. Okay. There we go. Okay, so what is going on with the screws? That should be this one, which is not working for some reason. Let's see. Carl said, I never liked that other devices were designed for other things. The Paperwhite is optimized for one thing, and that's reading. Everything it does is designed to make that more enjoyable. I recommend it. NCC Herrick says, yeah, most people not, but a friend of mine shared his glasses for one work day, and it was a huge difference. And Carl says, but I think as much as I game in social media, those glasses would be a huge help. Yeah, I mean, protect your eyes, man. They're only going to get worse as you age. So the longer you can make them last, the better. Alright, so what is going on here? We are missing power. Okay. There we go. So now, that should be making the screws. Well, this will make the rods, and then that will go into there to make the screws. Alright. And then, how's our power looking? Because that's another thing. Okay, we're still kind of managing, I guess. But if we lose our biofuel stuff, we will run out of power. And then also, how much of this do we have left? Still 3 stacks. Okay, so that is good there, and we are out of our stuff there. Okay. We'll make some biomass here. We'll make some biomass here. All right, good to go. And then we can't make the compressed biomass yet. Let's see. NCC Herrick says, go drive hunting and get the ultra recipe for screws. So here's my thought about that. One, Satisfactory and Satisfactory Plus, which is the one that we're playing, will only offer you recipes for the technology that you have unlocked right now, right? So if you go and you get all of the drives, you're going to uncover all of the basic alternate recipes, where you may want to get some of the advanced alternate recipes as you get further on. So, and then also the recipe for screws here is actually very, very simple. And then I think there's an alt recipe where you can make it directly out of iron. There's an alt recipe where you can make it out of steel. Carl, to answer that question, if you weren't here for yesterday's episode, there is a wreck right over there, and that's from another drop pod from another person like me who was supposed to land safely but did not, and so then they crashed right there. So you can go over there and recover that, and there usually are some sort of requirements to quote unquote fix the pod so that you can open it and take the drive out, and then that drive will have an option of 3 different alternate recipes. So other than the recipes that I've got in here, it'll give you alternate recipes, and some of those alternate recipes are extremely efficient. Some of them allow you to avoid certain waste processes that you would have to do otherwise. So they're very, very useful, but I usually wait to do my drive hunting until after I've gotten at least to tier 4, if not tier 6. And that's going to be your oil processing, and I think tier 4 is like trains and stuff. And I think tier 6 is also uranium processing too. But I think they've got, it said they got up to like tier 8 now or something. I mean, it's been a while since I played, so I don't know what all is in tier 8. Okay, so we've got all of the things. So that's making plates, screws, rods, wire. So we have all of the things. So what I can do now that the pod is back is I can unlock more stuff. So we'll do that, sort everything again. Then we need more of these little conveyor belts. So let's make some more of those. And I need reinforced iron plates. Okay. That requires plates. Okay. And I don't have enough to make that, so we'll just take everything again, or you know, just the iron plates. Do we need rods? Let's see. NCC Herrick says, yeah, but skipping rods and screw making early on is a huge energy savings. With Satisfactory Plus, I'm not really too worried about energy because there are so many different ways to produce it. So, for example, right, we have our wind turbines over here. So these are small ones. They're going to have much, much bigger ones eventually. So I've got 3 of these set up already. So there's another one set up over here. So there's the other one, right? So that's free energy, right? They also have the things that you can put up in like the streams where you've got the little nodes you can snap to or whatever. And you can get energy that way. There's also the bio water that you can then clear out and make biofuels to, you know, so I'm not worried about energy right now, is kind of what I'm saying. And then also there's not a guarantee that I'm going to get that particular recipe this early on. I think at this point there's like 10 or 15 different recipes that you can get at this technology level. And so if I waste like 15 drives, then that's going to kill me later on. And then NCC Herrick says, and 1.0 will be released sometime this year. So hope you'll finish your Satisfactory Plus run before it. We shall see. Okay, so I need tin sheets. Okay, well, let's make some tin plates, make some tin sheets. And then NCC Herrick says, and 1.0 will... I think I already read that. Yeah, Satisfactory 1.0 will be interesting. So, but then again, playing Satisfactory Plus, like getting through all the tiers is like mind-numbingly slow because of all of the different tech trees that you have to set up and all the different processing lines. Is gonna be it's gonna be a thing. It's most definitely gonna be a thing. I need more iron wire. Okay. Well, let's see what we got. 210. Okay. I will take it. And then also, as far as getting all of the hard drives, I need at least the leg tool thing, whatever, if not the jetpack, to make that more efficient. Because otherwise there's only so many that I can get right now. And then there's also a bunch of other ones that I can only get once I've got masks, because you got to go through poison zones. Here we go. Yeah, we'll just throw all 50 in there. It'll be fine. Here we go. Lovely. Okay, so there is better conveyors unlocked. Destruction of nature. I'm gonna need... Oh, and I can't do anything with that yet. Okay, so we're gonna need 25 more of those things. Alright, so that's gonna require more iron plates. Also, how much is this? It's putting out 30 per minute? Okay. And then how much is this putting out? 60 per minute. Okay, so technically I need another smelter on here too. I don't have it, so let's see. NCC Herrick says gas pillars thankfully can be destroyed now. With Satisfactory Plus, there is a gas collection system, in which case you don't want to destroy the pillars because you can collect that gas and turn it into other useful things. But that's in much higher tiers. And I can't do anything to make this go faster, and I didn't give myself enough space to build more of these things, so I guess we're just gonna make our own. Oh, also, I should probably refill this, hey? It's been like an hour and a half, and we're still not done with this yet, which is amazing. Okay. Oh, and then we are definitely out of rubite, though. Or we're not out of rubite, and it's just stuck for some reason. Why are you stuck? Why are you stuck? Or is this just a visual glitch? Looks like it's just a visual glitch. Okay, whatever. I meant to jump on top of that, but okay. Creepy little plant bird things. Alright, rubite, rubite, rubite. Here we go. I'm gonna set up a few more of these over here. Hopefully I can get it without them getting destroyed on me. Nope, one just got destroyed. Two got destroyed. Oh, now it wants to work. Okay. So I destroyed 3 of them, or 2 of them to place 1. Great. I don't know what's going on with that right now. That seems to be a glitch. And then also, there's a whole slug line of processing that is insane. Like, you can make slug slime, and then you can take that slug slime and turn it into like a power-up type juice thing that you can then feed into buildings to make it like work faster. And there's like, I don't know, there's like a bunch of different types of slugs that you can possibly get. And it's like there's slug breeding. I mean, it's insane. Like, the amount of stuff that you can do in Satisfactory Plus is insane. So you don't really have to go hunting for slugs because you can just raise your own, which is amazing. But it's also one of the more complicated tech tree type things to do. Because, well, 1, it takes a lot of power, so you need to have like a good power base going first. And then 2, like, it requires a lot of filtering because each slug pair that you mate together has a chance to make either its own type or like a different type. So you have to take the different type, because if you have the different type go into the breeding ground again, then it won't breed with the other type. And yeah, it is an entire process. And it, like I said, it requires a lot of power. So, there's a lot to do. And I'm going to have to, like, all of this that I've got built up so far is going to get ripped down eventually, as I'm looking for higher efficiencies and stuff like that. So don't get used to anything that you're seeing here, because it's not going to last. Okay, and I need more screws, and we'll throw those in there for now too. Alright, and then I need more iron plates. Let's see what we've got. Okay, that should be enough screws. Don't think that's going to be enough iron plates, but we'll give it a try. I need 12 more. Okay, so this isn't going to be enough. Okay. Didn't I grab a bunch of stuff to make my own? Hello? Oh, why is that down here now? It's weird. Alright. So I have to make some of my own parts because production isn't fast enough to keep up with my building, so it is what it is. But I'll start making more of a permanent base once I can get to the liquid metal processing, because that is really, really, really efficient. And actually, there's, if I remember correctly, before I ended or stopped recording Satisfactory Plus on the last time, there was a new technology that came after that one that then made me want to like basically rip apart my entire base, which I made, which was huge, and then start from scratch just so I can get all of the new efficiencies in there. So yeah, it is most definitely a process. But yeah, this is, I'm not going to say it's more complex or less complex than stationaries. I'm going to say that this is kind of on the same level of complexity. There's not the risk of dying so much, which is good, right? But like sheer number of things that you're going to have to make to advance through here is insane. All right, I'll make a couple of iron rods to round everything off. All right, and then reinforced iron plates, make a couple more. Should be good. All right, so that can go there, and destruction of nature, good. Okay, so now with that, I can make a chainsaw. I need more screws, but everything else I've got, so let's just make that up real quick. More screws, is that going to be enough? I don't remember. Yeah, that's enough. Okay, let's make a chainsaw. There we go. We now have a chainsaw. Chainsaw is fed with bio stuff. So eventually I'm going to be able to turn these into bio. I don't have that yet though. So, and then research. This is the MAM. So that's going to be a whole thing in its own, or on its own. And then that can go into there. And then I also have crushed satmonium. I can't do anything with that yet. I think satmonium was the gold-like stuff. Could be wrong. Okay, so I'm going to need to make some more of this biofuel. So let's just grab some more stuff. And then I can take down this tree. Like, I can't collect this right now, but if I take this little chainsaw, and then I can actually hold up two things now. So there's a little animation here. You guys probably can't see it. But yeah, there we go. Do I have enough to actually... Oh, I need the Oh, can I even make that yet? Oh, and they made the chainsaw less annoying, which is great. Okay, so I'm going to take all of this out, which is probably going to kill my power. But that's fine, because I think I can upgrade my bio. Yep, I can make solid biofuel now. Great. Yep, there went my power. Alright, but this solid biofuel is even better than this biomass. So this super useful, but this is also what the chainsaw needs to operate. Let's see. Carl says, well, I got to get going, everyone. It was great chatting with you guys. See you tomorrow. Same time, same place from Freedom Land. Yes, absolutely. What time is it? Oh, wow. It's almost 9 o'clock. Dude. Okay. I'm going to get my power set back up again. And maybe unlock research and plant a MAM, and then I'll end the video. Because I'm definitely going to want the MAM, because that's going to unlock a whole other thing of just stuff. Carl says, okay, I won't miss much then. LOL, good night all. Good night to you too. Sleep well. Alright, good to go. Alright. Now, we want to split this. There we go. And I'll put 100 into each of these, and these should be a lot more efficient And that. Turn our power back on. We should be good to go again. Excellent. Wonderful. Okay. Then. Oh, okay. It's making sounds now. All right. So this will clear an area of effect, right? So there isn't much for trees around here until you get over here by the river. Then as you get closer to the river, you got little animals that like to shoot things at you. So we want to try to avoid those, but I also need a lot of wood. Just to start. So we'll, I don't know, grab this. There we go. And we'll grab this too, I guess. What's like a dead tree? That's interesting. Here we go. Okay. Okay, slide jump it is. All right. Okay, hopefully that will get me enough biofuel. And there's also liquid biofuel that I'll be able to make eventually as well. So definitely gonna have to get that going. All right, we need to go this way. All right, and that, okay. So now I should have lots and lots and lots of biofuel now. Solid biofuel anyways. And then you have to make a whole processing line for this stuff too. And I can make another 200 of these, which is going to be great. Then what is this? Mycelia. Okay. I think there's a whole line for production line for that too. Like you can make cloth, and then you can, with Satisfactory Plus like that, there's like a whole thing that you can do with that. It's a lot. Yeah. But I just want to get this kind of situated first, so I have like some additional fuel just kind of lying around. Okay, and then let's see, I need, well, more of everything basically. So we'll take all of that. We're gonna need more screws, so we'll take all of those. The rest of that I think can hold on for now. We're gonna need concrete, so we'll take a couple of those. Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna take 3 because I think that's a 3-to-2 ratio, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 3-to-2. Or no, that's 3-to-1. Okay, yeah. So 600 can be divided by 3, which means it'll, yeah, okay. So, yeah, that'll be good there. And that is actually going to be exactly as much concrete as I need, so that's useful. Oh, and I'm going to need more screws, too. But yeah, you can see that I need these other production lines up and running, but I don't have the power for it yet, so I'm just trying to get by with what I can for now. The iron line is probably the most important for expanding and building. For power infrastructure, though, the copper is really, really important. And then for the advanced stuff, that's when you start getting into the tin. So you just gotta kind of prioritize everything, as you would expect for a game like this. Alright, so that is good there. And I'm gonna need more screws. I need 200. I don't have 200. Well, I can make more screws. Right, let's grab that. Give me a lot. Okay, and more screws. Okay, that'll be good for now. Here we go, and the MAM is now made. And then ore sorting. Yeah, this is, man. This is one of those things that's going to require you to, like, redo everything. Okay, so I need to build the MAM. So that'll be in special for MAM here. So I need more of the advanced plates and some more cable. Okay, well, I can get the cable. That's not an issue. Although I am going to need more copper wire, which I can sort of make. Not really. I have to make more of this so I can make more wires, then I can make the cable. Okay, that should be good for now. And then I need more of the wire. And once I have more of the wire, then I can make the cable. I think I have enough cable though. The other thing that I needed was... I don't remember. I'm gonna have to look again. MAM. Oh right, the advanced plate things. Right, so I can make more of those already. So we'll get that going. That should be good. Alright, now. MAM. There we go. Now we need more iron wire. Okay. Iron wire. Okay, can I make this now? Thank you. There we go. We should get a message from Ada. No? No message from Ada? Huh. Alright, so we have alien organisms. Almost had a Freudian slip there. Okay, so I need mycelia. I need 200 mycelia to unlock that. I need 10 bugs to unlock that. I need 10 of those. I need 10 of those. I need 10 of these. Then this will make, I think, like inhalers and stuff. And then we have unknown crystalline mineral, which I don't have yet. That all goes into there. Dirty? What is this? The earth? Oh, right. So that's for the dirt. So there's like a whole tech tree here. And then time crystalline mineral, that's a whole other thing. Strange energy readings, that's a whole thing. A golden future, I mean, that's going to be the... So yeah, I have to unlock that first. Unknown chemical element, and then holiday for Fixmas, but I don't have that on here yet. Okay, so... we're going to need just basically all of everything, I think. Is just going to be kind of like the simple answer to this. Just grab everything. And then I should probably fill this up, and I need to make more of these. Of course, I have to make extra ones because they like to disappear on me for some reason. Okay, so that can go there, 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 and there. Then can I put one here? Yes, I can. All right. You can imagine I'm going to be getting a lot more ore with all of these things, so I will be able to keep this up pretty much indefinitely. And then I'll make a bunch more, and then these are just where they are right now. Eventually I'll pick them up and make something a bit more official looking. Okay, even in just like the few seconds since I just picked all this stuff up, like I can probably get close to another stack. Yeah, 165, just like that. Easy. All right, and then I'm gonna need more, well, more of everything basically, but more concrete as well. So let's grab all of that. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more concrete than this. I need more power too, so that's gonna be fun. I need like the generator stations, and then I need the bio water, because that's gonna be like something easy that I can set up. And also what that's gonna do is it's gonna produce leaves, I believe, or biomass, one of the two. And then I can take that and turn that into solid biofuel, which I can then feed into even more energy production stuff. So where is that in all of this? Okay, so that's the assembler. Better biomass energy. Yeah, so there's the bio water. And you can also get pipelines, water extractors, fluid conditioners. That's what you need to condition that. And that'll give you the solid, I think it's just biomass that comes up, plus a liquid biofuel. And then you can feed that liquid biofuel into these things. So that's, see, that's a pipe input right there. So then you heat that up, and then let's see, that goes, yeah, so we have the boiler here, and then you have the heater. So one stacks on top of the other, and then both of these will plug into one of these two things. And then, so as this thing heats up, it'll turn, and then that'll turn that, and that's how you produce your power. So it's a whole thing. So I really, really, really want this, but as you can see, I need 100 modular frames to do it, plus a ridiculous amount of biofuel, solid biofuel. So it's going to take a little while. I got to get my production lines up and running. But there is a lot, and I mean a lot more to do. But for now, that is going to be it for me. We went way longer than I normally would, but the thing about this game is you lose track of time very, very easily. But that is going to be all that I've got for tonight. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and if you did, hopefully you'll join me again for the next one, which will be tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time from Freedomland. But for now, that's all I got.